Hi everyone, this is Exist the Freak here, or Scruffy the Bush Lizard as I'm known as at work. This is my Kincrome 52-inch stainless steel toolbox tour. This box comes with a fridge and a head unit, but I've upgraded the head unit from iPod compatible to Bluetooth compatible. I've put in a computer battery backup system for running the fridge and head unit without power connected. I've got chargers, my aerosol cans, bit of air tool oil at the back. Got to have your tomato sauce, deodorant, earmuffs. Comes with speakers built into it. It's pretty good. Up here is just junk, more junk. Toolbox labels and stuff. Personal drawer. And then here is assorted PPE shit. Here is drilling and oh shit drawer. Here's just some extra shit that I don't have anywhere else to put. Trim tools. Snap-on. Gotta be snap-on. And then up here, just some more personal stuff. Laptop, mouse, tape measure, impact driver. Haven't used this for years. Box cutter, broken, frickin' square, bracket for holding my heat gun that mounts to the toolbox. Nothing in here. Oh yep, another box cutter, knife sharpener, scraper, broken center punch or automatic punch, electrical drawer, soldering iron, frickin' test light. These are something I've made up for running power from a jump pack to a motor for testing motors like fan motors. Sorted wires and whatnot for raising and lowering windows, tape, multimeter, bloody radio removal toolkit, stethoscope, scope, video scope, another assorted junk drawer or stuff that I can't fit in other drawers, sockets, spanners, ratchets. These things are fucking shit. I hate them. They rarely ever work. Cheap little quarter drive torque wrench, snap-on 3/8 drive torque wrench. We've got the orange and black. Shifters, a few sizes, 2 sizes, oil filter tool, bits for getting shit off. And then the socket drawer. Let's just get a zoom out there. Okay, we'll start with the extensions. got me long 24-inch ones, 3/8 and quarter drive. Not sure how long these two are. Then we've got the other ones. This is a little stand I made, or bracket I made for holding the extensions. And then we've got big bugger, big motherfucking 1/2-inch torque wrench. And then we got a few 1/2-inch drive tools back there, 1/2-inch breaker bar, 1/2-inch ratchet, quarter drive electric ratchet, 3/8 drive electric ratchet. These 4 are my 4 favourite ratchets. I use them more than anything. Followed up by this long sucker. And then them, not so much. Oh, I love this thing. I fucking love this thing. Yep. I've only used it a few times so far since getting it, but it is good. This set here is grouse. Gets into all the little spots. And then I got 3/8 impact, snap-on, quarter drive FDX, quarter drive flank drive, mid depth, and then an assortment of mixed deep sockets, snap-on magnetic sockets, 3/8 and quarter drive, a few specialty tools, oil filter, sump plug socket, oil filter socket, and then all your adapters and unis. This here is for taking off the little clips that hold the heat shields on Peugeots and Citroens and Renaults. That's another O2 sensor plug. Got me Allens, Torx, super mixed up bunch of 1/2-inch sockets. And back here we've got the triple squares, I think they're called. They're in Blue Point. Some sockets I rarely ever use. And then over here we've got the E-Torx at the front there. Little sockets for holding those bits in the other drawer. Quarter drive bit holders. Not as used often sockets. And then Allens and Torx in quarter drive. Down here I've got crow's feet. These are only KC, I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're KC. And then some extra sockets that I rarely use. 9/16, 1/2 inch in quarter drive, and probably a 3/8. 20. That's a bit more orientating. Okay, spinners. Small drawer for spinners, but there's a lot in there. Full set of flank drive, full set of these snap-on speed wrenches. These are fantastic. If it will zoom. Horrid. But yeah, you get the point. And then ratcheting on the other end, they're good. Okay, we've got long ratcheting, long non-ratcheting, stubby ratcheting, some 30s and 32s. These are good for getting into awkward spots. They're only KC Pro Amp, but they do the job. Got to upgrade them to snap-on eventually. By the way, this spanner here, this was the cheapest spanner I've ever bought. It cost $24. The same one in Kincrome is $90. Then we got the screwdrivers. Heaps of screwdrivers. Not so many screwdrivers actually, just more picks and prying shit. Got Torx T-handles. Starting up a collection of long mini picks and spades. My collection of picks and spades. These two here are unbastardized sharp ones. And then these ones here are bastardized sharp ones. Not sharp ones, I mean. Trim clip pulling tools. Phillips and flatheads. Picks. Radiator picks. Trim picks. Other assorted picks. Few long picks. This one I had to custom make for doing 407 front bumper bars, for getting the clips in under the headlights. And then some Torx, Allens, bits. I use these two screwdrivers because I don't like prying on the snap-on ones. Maybe it's just me, but that's how I am. And then we got pliers, Nipex, snap-on, blue point, snap-on, blue point, don't know, blue point, snap-on, blue point, blue point, KC, snap-on, blue point, Kincrome. See, I do actually have a Kincrome tool, and these two are worth. They're great for removing trim clips. These radiator hose removal pliers, they work alright, but you got to be careful not to damage the hose. This is just a drawer for holding tools as I'm cleaning them. Makeshift funnel I made, does the job. And then we got the heaps of crap drawer. Vice grips at the back for holding shit. Some chocks and blocks for propping up gearboxes when doing clutches. Bricky's bolster. Fucking prying tool. This thing does wonders for getting into small spots. Assorted chisels and punches. Some makeshift long punches. Something for hitting on, so you're not hitting directly on the part you're hitting. Mainly for doing what do you call it? Tie rod ends, where you gotta unscrew the rack ends. Yeah, let's just leave that alone. Door height adjustment tool. You put that end into the catch, you clip the door onto that, and then some straight edges, some lock picking stuff. I'm not going to show the end of that. Assortment of just tie down shit and pins for holding stuff in place. Pry bars, ladies' feet. This is perfect for driving seals on master gearboxes, drive shaft seals. This is a tool I made for pulling the rear hub bearing caps off. Yeah, clamp it on, then long extension that I use for hammering on. Long pry bar that broke last week because I was hammering on the end of it. Oki straps. Back when I was doing wrecking cars, I used this for cutting through the front windscreens when cutting the roofs off cars. This here is a tire bead popper for popping the beads manually if you're having trouble on the machines. Bonnet prop. A car I absolutely fucking hate stole the end off my bonnet prop last week. Same one I broke the handle of the pry bar on. And then last drawer, not really air tools. I got hammers at the back here, if the lighting will allow. Got to get down low for this sucker. I got 16 ounce. I don't even know how heavy this sucker is. Got a rubber mullet. This is good for whaling on shit that you don't want to damage. Then I got a 32 ounce one of these. These are Kincrome anti-vibe. I believe Matco in America makes the same thing. And then I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I got a claw hammer. I actually do a lot of building and construction here, like building sheds and whatnot, and working with wood. I've got a panel hammer. You never know when you're going to need to do some panel work. I've got a mini claw hammer that I found in a boot of a car I was wrecking. And I got a slagging hammer for welding. Now let's see if I can get these fuckers back in place. That bloody compressor. Just a collection of nuts and bolts and stuff in there. D-clamps, not clamps, D-shackles, air chisel bits, air hammer bits I mean. Okay, down here, got the big bertha. This is not the Milwaukee killer, but fuck, it is powerful. It's CT9075. Damn, this thing's got some balls. This one here was a 3/8 drive 14.4 NiCad rattle gun until my snap-on dealer did a Frankenstein build on it and converted it to 18 volt, and now this thing is a fucking monster. Quarter drive, no, 3/8 drive air drill for when you got to drill for a while and you don't want to use a battery one. 1/2 inch air drill, low speed. Used to use it a lot for drilling out spot welds. Right angle die grinder. That's all I've really needed. Don't really have much use for the straight die grinder here at work. Tire pressure gauge, that thing is fucking old. I've had that since I was, I don't know, 15, back when I was working at the Wreckers as my first job. Fuck. And I'm 32 now. Heat gun, does the job. Digital temperature display. Air blowers. This thing's good for just grinding shit. Hey Fishy Junior.
Hello. What are you filming for?
I'm doing a toolbox tour.
For what?
For YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you leave a like on it.
I don't know your channel, but I sure will.
The hacksaw, air hacksaw, and then down there I got a right angle drill. I've got a valve, a shitty air hacksaw from Blue Point that I don't even bother replacing now. Few air tool bits, and an air chisel right down the bottom there. Gotta have an air chisel, air hammer, whatever you want to call it. This boot is off a rattle gun that I'm repairing, and I think that is it. I've widened the wheelbase of this toolbox because it has fallen over once before. And I've got power leads connected to it. Oh yeah, and a bracket for a vise. And that is my toolbox tour.